Hi all, I'm Rachel, Lionel's wife and Gwen's mom. Sorry, she's very loud today, okay, just excuse excuse her for a while. Yeah, so actually when Pastor Fergus asked me, right, can you share this Sunday? I said, oh, can lah. Actually, no, I first said no. Then I said yes, and then I said, can I reuse my baby dedication story? Because I already have the script written and I can just cheat my way lah. Okay lah, no need to rewrite, right? But then he's like, no, please share your story of how you came on board as staff. So my story this year has been a story of change, letting go, and also growing. And the biggest change this year was, of course, leaving my corporate job. I was an interior designer for a big company. I worked there for actually about 7-8 years. And I actually left that and decided to work for church because I felt that when I had Gwen, my season working in corporate was up. And Pastor Fergus needed an extra hand, so I said, let me consider. And after talking with Pastor Fergus, interviewing with the church, I mean, there were a few things that I had to consider. I definitely had to consider pay cut. Okay, I mean, corporate, and church pay cut. And another thing was working on weekends. So after talking with Lionel, discussing through everything, looking at our finances, our bank account and everything, here I am as a staff. And so here I am as a staff. And actually, honestly, working for staff, it's not as easy as it looks. It's not like, oh, you just come on Sunday or you come on Saturday and then you just show up and like do a little bit here and there. It's actually a lot of planning that goes behind the scenes. We do a lot of work from Tuesday to Saturday. As you can see, the setup. What team is it today? It's Daywatch, right? So you see all the decorations is done by the staff team. What my role is as staff is that I connect with new visitors. I get to know them. I find out their background, and re-invite them for church. And sometimes it can be disheartening when I don't get reply, when I see 2 blue ticks. So please reply your pastors or your cell leaders or anybody that texts you from church. Yeah, and the next thing I do is also I lead the hospitality and grounds team. So you see the pantry food every week that is served after church is done by me. So I actually try to guess the quantity of the food and how many people will come. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. Then if I don't, you will see roti canai from upstairs. That means I did not order enough. But today you all will get burgers, okay? Is it? Yeah. So today you all get burgers because it's a holiday team and also it's the last day, so we can all celebrate together. And so I also restock all the drinks in the cafeteria. If you all want 2-in-1 coffee, you all can let me know. I'm also trying to find 2-in-1, but it's quite difficult. So all these kind of things, I try to have different varieties so that you all don't have the same Milo and Nescafe. So you all can come to me if you all would like to donate, if you all have like spare coffee, tea that is not going to expire, but nobody else is going to drink in your house. You can just pass them to me and we can bless the church and share with everybody. And so the last JD is, of course, setting up all this lah. So you see like Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, I bounce off ideas with Pastor Talia. We go hunting and shopping for all the decorations. Sometimes it's quite aunty also lah, because you have to find the cheapest, but also not so cheap, but also it has to look nice. So it is the Peng Lang Cheng, the whole package. Yeah. So sometimes really not easy to find one, all these kind of things. And all this does take time. It does take my time on Tuesday to Saturday, because Like you have to find like different vendors, compare pricing, shipping pricing, then after too expensive, then after the church say why so expensive, then you have to go back again, So it is really not easy, and I feel that when you love the house of the Lord, all this becomes a joy, and it becomes less of a chore, and I think it doesn't come magically like, oh, you become staff, then all this is a joy, but it's actually like just the week on, every week that you do, every week that you go and find things, every week that you look for, every week that I hunt for things, it just naturally becomes a joy. And at the end of the year, right, I feel like, hey, I actually do enjoy what I do, and it is as enjoyable as my big corporate job. And God has really been good to us financially. We never lack anything. We never lack anything, and we just trust in the Lord that even with my pay cut, He guided us through this whole year. We moved to a new house as well. So it's really just trusting the Lord, and also letting go of my previous job, because it's not easy also, that I've been there for 7-8 years. I really had to make peace with it and just let the emotions flow, and like, okay when I'm sad, okay just admit that I'm sad, okay, this is my past job and now it's different. So you just have to go through a lot of all these kind of things, and I see how God has really grown me this whole year. Parenting also has not been very easy, but so you see her always mama like that. But I really thank God that both of us are able to take care of her, and the church is gracious to us that y'all are okay with babies and all these around, and letting them join the service. So I'm actually really grateful for that. And this whole year, really, I've met a lot of kind people at work, which I thought was very rare in corporate. So I'm really thankful that, there are a lot more kind people in the world. And yeah, I think that's all from me. And I just really, I'm excited for what 2024 is going to have for me and my family. And yeah, I hope the same goes for all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks so much, Rach, for that little window into what being on staff is like. And what I really like hearing from her is that it doesn't come automatically, but day by day, week on week, faithfully serving in the house, then the joy and the love for the house comes naturally. Amen? Amen? All right. Now, the next... Sorry? Yeah. No, I should acknowledge that tearing down the Christmas decor from the 2 trees and putting up all this, Rachel virtually did everything. She bought everything. She hand pumped all the floaties, okay? And seriously, those donuts are difficult to pump, okay? She pumped until her hand gonna lie you already, right? And so Rach did those 2 trees, and a lot of the props almost single-handedly, right? So really, kudos to you, Rach. Yeah, good stuff.